Okay, hello and good day everyone. No? So today we will discuss about independent and dependent events. The definition, two successive events A and B of an experiment are independent if the outcome of the first event does not affect the outcome of the second event. Two successive events A and B of an experiment are dependent if the outcome of the first event affects the outcome of the second event. No? So, dalawa, yan yung pinagkaiba nito sa independent at saka sa dependent event. Excuse me. Is that in independent event, no, hindi naapektuhan ng first event yung second event, no? But while in dependent event, naapektuhan ng first event yung second event. Okay, here, no? So with replacement definition, when you're selecting something and then put it back, that is with replacement. And example of independent event. Example, selecting card out of a deck with replacement, no? Kaya tinawag siyang independent or replacement, no? Kasi nga, example sa deck of cards, nag-draw ka ng isang card, that is your first event, and then you're trying to draw another card again, but before you draw another card, you put it back doon sa sa deck of cards. Yun tatawag na replacement. And then kumuha ka ng another card. That is independent event. Okay? So hindi naapektuhan yung number of sample space ng second event nung time na nag-ano ka ng first event, no, nag-draw ka ng first card. Okay? Hindi nagalaw yung number of sample space. Then without replacement naman, when you're selecting something and then putting it back, not putting it back, then that is dependent event, no? Okay. Example, selecting cards out of a deck without replacement. Example, unang draw mo, meron kang unang draw mo sa deck of cards, and then nagkaroon ka ng you're trying again to draw another card without putting it back yung first na card na na-draw mo, and that is dependent event. Why? Kasi naapekto na yung number of sample space ng second event after ng first event. Okay, kasi nabawasan na siya ng ng isang card eh. Instead of 52 pagdating ng second event, naging 51 na lang. Unlike in independent event, no, first draw mo, then before ka mag-draw ng another one, ibinalik mo yung una mong binunot, tapos bumunot ka ulit, no? Hindi nagbago yung sample space ng card natin, 52 pa rin pagdating yung second event. Okay? That is the difference between independent at dependent event. Now, in independent and dependent event, we use the general multiplication rule. Okay? So for any two events, A and B, for a given sample space, we have P, or the probability of A and B is equal to the probability of the intersection of A and B. Okay, remember for your intersection and union events, no? Pag and ang ginamit natin, we are talking about the intersection of two events, of two or more events. Then your intersection of A and B is equal to the probability of A times the probability of B. So multiplication na instead of addition, unlike dun sa general addition rule. Example here, what is the probability of picking a red and face card from a standard poker deck? Okay? Ano yung probability? Ito hindi pa to dependent tsaka independent event ha. We are talking about the general multiplication rule. Okay? So what is the probability of picking red and face card from a standard poker deck? Okay, sa face card, red card, no, ito 'yon. Ito yung mga red card natin. Sa face card, ito naman. Now, if we are looking for the probability of A and B, we have here the intersection of A and B, no? So the intersection of A and B is the probability of A times the probability of B. So what is the probability of A? We have number of event of A over by number of sample space times the number of event B times the number of samples, the number of sample space. For number of event A, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 2 is 26 over by yung sample space natin is 52 times yung sa Sa number of event B, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you have 12 over by 52. Okay? Cancel this out. Ito, cancel out. We have 1 and then 2. This one cancel out. We have 3 and then we have 13. So 1 times 3, we have 3. 13 times 2, we have 26. So all in, so I mean the probability here no, of these two events is 3 over by 26. The probability of A and B. Kasi may end multiplication yung end. Next. Now, punta na tayo, no? Dito. 2 cards are drawn from a deck of 52 cards. One after another with the first replaced before the second is drawn. What is the probability that the first card is an ace and then the second card is a king? So let us check first if it is independent or dependent before tayo mag-compute ng probability. Ang sabi dito, 2 cards down ang dreno, one after another with the first replaced before the second draw. So may replacement. So kung may replacement, that is independent. Then now, compute natin, no? For A, ilan yung ace natin sa A? Sa deck of cards, we have 4, no? And then yung king, unahin natin probability niya. What is the probability of the first card? We have 4 over by 52. The lowest term, we have 1 over by 13. Next. For B naman, no? We have ilan yung king sa sa 52 cards natin? We have 4, no? What is the probability? We have 4 over by 52. Or in lowest term, we have 1 over by 13. Now, punta tayo sa independent probability. Okay? What is the intersection of A and B? We just have to multiply these two probabilities. The probability of A natin is 1/3, 1 over by 13. Probability of B is 1 over by 13. So 1 over by 13 times 1 over by 13 is equal to 1 over by 169. So that is the probability here of these two events. Okay? Next, 2 cards are drawn from the deck of cards, 52 cards, one after another, without replacing before the second is drawn. What is the probability of the first card is an ace and then the second card is a king? Okay? So ito, example of dependent. Why? Kasi nga wala na tayong replacement, no? Without replacement. So dependent probability yan. Then now, okay? Let's get back to the probability of A. Actually, na-compute na natin to. That is equal to 4 over by 52 or 1 over by 13. And then for B, for king naman, no, event B, we have here 4 over by 51. Ito yung difference, no? Okay, ito. Now, di ko sina-edit yung ano. So we have 4, no? We have 4 number of events for B. Then if we get the probability of B, we have number of probability of B is 4 and the number of sample space is instead of 52, we have 51 na. Why? Kasi nga without replacement, ibig sabihin yung first card na dreno mo, hindi mo binalik. So nung dreno mo yung first card, nung ano mo ng second card, no, instead of 52 cards na lang doon, 51 na lang. So that's why we have 4 over by 51. Okay? Now, punta tayo sa dependent probability. Okay? What is the probability of the intersection of A and B? We have probability of A times probability of B. What is your A? 1 over by 13. What is your B? 4 over by 51. Wait. This is 51. This is 51. So we have 4, no? And then 13 times 51. Nasa dependent tayo eh. 13 times 51, that would be equal to 600. Purahin ko na to. 663. Okay? So ito yung final answer. Wala lang lowest term kasi wala namang common factor yung 4 at saka yung 663. Unang-una, yung 4 is even, ito naman is odd. So wala silang common factor. Okay? Kung walang common factor, walang lowest term. So ito yung probability natin. We have 4 over by 663. Another one. Two cards are drawn from a deck of from a deck of 52 cards are taken together. What is the probability of getting an ace and the king? Okay. So this example is not an example of dependent or independent probability. Why? Because as you can see here, the two cards are taken together. So kung kinuha sila ng sabay, okay, we need to use the combination. Okay? First, hanapin natin yung sample space. We have here combination of 52 and 2. Okay? Substitute your n to 52, your r to 2. 52 minus 2, that is 50. So you have 52 factorial over by 50 factorial times 2 factorial. Expand natin, cancel out natin yung 50 factorial. Then we have 52 times 51. That would be equal to 2,652 divided by 2. That is equal to 1,326. Okay? That is for our sample space. Next. Okay? For A's naman, no, ilan yung number of events natin for A's? Using the combination, we have 4. Kasi 4 yung aces natin doon eh. Isang ace lang ang kailangan. 4 and 1. So therefore, the combination here is 4. I mean, the number of event for A's is 4. Then, for event for B or yung king na makuha is also 4. So all in all, we have 4 for the number of events. Okay? Shortcut na to kasi pag 1 ang partner ng dito sa combination, kung ano to, ganoon din ang lalabas. Kung 5 yan, 5 dito. Kung 6 yan, 6 dito. Basta 1 to ang pairing niya. Okay, yan ang secret dyan. Okay, now for the intersection of A and B, we have number of event for A times number of event of V all over by the number of sample space. Okay, what is your A here? We have 4. Your B is 4 all over by yung S is 1,326. 4 times 4 is 16 over by 1,326. May lowest term pa ba? Yes, meron. So we have 8 over by 663. So that is the probability of getting an ace and the king taken together. Okay. Okay. Another one. 4 green balls and 5 white balls are in a box and mixed thoroughly. If 2 balls are taken from the box one after another with replacement, what is the probability that one ball is green and the other ball is white? Okay? Sabi dito, may replacement, ibig sabihin, independent yon, no? Now, what is the number of event for A? Let us name yung green ball as A. Ilan yung green ball natin dyan? We have 4. Okay, what is the probability? We have here, number of A is 4, then the sample space is 9. Bakit naging 9? Meron tayong 4 green balls, meron tayong 5 white balls, 4 plus 5, that is 9. So yung probability natin is 4 over by 9. Next, number of event B. We will name white ball as event B. So ilan yung white ball natin dito? We have 5, no? So the probability is equal to 5 over by 9. Now, okay, for the intersection of A and B naman, no? Since independent siya, we need to by the way, independent siya kaya parehas pa rin yung sample space nila. Okay? Parehas pa rin yung denominator. Now, multiply natin 4 over by 9 times 5 over by 9, no? That would be equal to 4 times 5 is 20, 9 times 10 is 81. Okay? So that is our probability of the intersection of these two. The probability of that one ball is green and the other ball is white. Next, 4 green balls and 5 white balls again are in box and mixed thoroughly. If 2 balls are taken from the box one after another without replacement, what is the probability that one ball is green and the other ball is white? So this time naman, it is an example of dependent probability. Okay? So for the number of event A, no, for green ball, we have 4, and then the probability niya is 4 over by 9. What about for number of event B, for white ball? We have 5, no? Then the probability here is equal to 5 over by the sample space na natin dito, instead of 9 naging 8 na. Why? Kasi nga walang replacement, no? Meron tayong 9 starting, meron tayong 9 balls doon sa box, kinuha natin yung isa, tapos hindi na natin binalik, And then kumuha, nung hindi na natin binalik, nagkaroon na lang ng 8, then kumuha ulit tayo ng isa. So magiging 8 yung sample space ng second event. Now, the intersection, we have probability of event A times probability of event B. Substitute, we have for A is not 4 over by 9, your B is 5 over by 8. Okay? We have 5 times 4 is 20, 9 times 8 is 72. Get the lowest term, that would be equal to 5 over by 18. Okay? Next. Okay? The same problem pa rin, pero iba-iba lang ng konti yung natin. 4 green balls and 5 white balls are in a box and mixed thoroughly. If 2 balls are taken together from the box, what is the probability that 1 ball is green and the other ball is white? Again, let us taken together. So we need to use the combination here. Okay, for the sample space, we have 9 and 2, the combination of 9 and 2. Okay, so we have the shortcut method for combination. Okay, tuturo ko sa inyo ulit para naman di masyadong mahaba yung solution. Diba 9 to? And this one is 2. So from 9 factorial, we only need 2. Okay, from 9, starting from 9. So that is 9 times 8. Dalawa lang. Di na natin sasama 7 to ano. Kasi kakancel out din naman natin yun eh. Then over by, yung 2 factorial naman ito. Okay, which is equal to 2. So 9 times 8, 72. Divide by 2, we have 36. So 36 yung sample space natin. And after that, compute for the event A, which is yung green ball. Okay, ilan yung green ball natin? 4. Ilan lang kailangan na green? 1. So 4 and 1. Combination of 4 and 1, that would be equal to 4. Just like what I have said before, pag 1 to, tapos ito, pag 1 hindi to niya, automatic ano nandito, yun ang ano, combination. Equal to 4. Next, for event B, which is your white ball, we have combination of 5 and 1 equal to 5. Now, the intersection of the event taken together, we have event number of events for green and then white multiplied by white all over by sample space. Okay? Pinag-isa natin. Kasi sabay sila. Kaya class pinag-isa yung sample space nila kasi sabay silang kinuha doon sa box. Ibig sabihin, yung sample space nila ay isa lang. Now, okay, yung sa green natin, ilan? We have 4, tapos sa white, we have 5 all over by 36. 4 times 5, that is 20 over by 36. Get the lowest term, then we have 5 over by 9. Okay? Another one. A coin is tossed twice in succession. What is the probability that the 2 successive tosses are both heads? Okay? So ito yung sample space natin. Yung coin daw, 2 beses tinos in succession. What is the probability that the two successive tosses are both heads? Okay? Ito yung sample space natin. Then the probability of the first event here, ano din probability na sa unang toss natin head ang makukuha, that is 1/2. And then the second event is also 1/2. Then multiply natin, 1/2 times 1/2 is equal to 1/4. So this one is an example of independent event. Kasi nga hindi nagalaw dito yung kumbaga meron tayong replacement. Okay? Kasi isang coin lang naman yun. Anyway, kahit di naman natin gamitan ng independent event yung simpleng probability lang, kahit ito lang gamitin natin. Sabi ito 2 heads. Ilan yung sample space natin? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ilan yung 2 heads dyan? Isa lang. So yung probability, 1/4 pa rin. Okay? Another one. 3 cards are chosen at random from a deck of cards without replacement. What is the probability of choosing a king, a queen, and an ace in order? Okay? Now, without replacement, meaning to say, this one is an example of dependent event, So, unahin natin yung number of events for king. Okay? So, wala sinabi dito na na kasi okay, tama. Kahit walang sinabi diyan na na one at a time, Basta may word na without replacement, automatic. dependent event na yon. So for the number of event for king, ilan yung king doon? We have 4. Then the probability, we have 4 over by 52 or 1 over by 13. Then now, without replacement, no, for the number of event for queen, we have also 4. Then the probability niya is 4 over by 51 na, no? Kasi di nga natin binalik yung first card eh. Kaya 52 na lang, 51 na lang doon. Next, number of event of ace. Again, we have 4. And then, what is the probability? We have 4 over by 50 na. Why? Di natin binalik. After natin kinuha yung queen, kasi 51 na lang yung queen eh. Yung sample space natin eh. Yung ginawa natin yung second event. Eh, di natin binalik yung queen. Na nabawasan ulit yung 50 ng 1, naging 50 na lang. No? So, we have 4 over by 50 or in lowest term, we have 2 over by 25. Okay? Then now, what is the probability of the intersection of these 3 events? Okay? So, we have here, probability of king times probability of queen times probability of ace. Multiply 1 over by 13 times 4 over by 51 times 2 over by 25. Okay, multiply natin. That would be equal to 8 over by 16,575. So this is the final answer here. Okay. Now, let us have an exercise. Solve the probability for independent and dependent events. What is the probability of choosing 2 cards first and the black, choosing 2 red cards first and the black ace after without replacement? Okay? 2 red cards tapos black ace after without replacement. Okay. So sa red cards natin, all in all, we have 26, no? Number of events. Then we have 26 over by 52, or in lowest term, we have 1/2. Okay? And then for black ace naman, mali ata yung question ko. Black cards to, hindi ace. Okay, pali na magalaw yung ano. Okay. Now, kung sa black cards naman, we have also 26, no? Then if we get the probability, the number of black cards here, this one is B. Okay, is 26, then yung sample space natin is 51. Again, nabawasan kasi nga without replacement. Okay? And then here, get the intersection of these two events. So probability of the intersection of R and B is equal to the probability of red times probability of black. So yung probability of R natin dito, yung red is 1/2, then sa black is 26 over by 51. Multiply natin, no? We have 1 times 26, 26, 2 times 51 is 102. So we have 26 over by 102, or in lowest term, we have 13 over by 51. Okay. Next, number 2. A box contains 4 red marbles, 3 green marbles, and 2 blue marbles. 1 marble is removed from the box and then replaced. Another marble is drawn from the box. What is the probability that the first marble is blue and the second marble is green? Okay? So again, isa-isahin muna natin yung number of events, no? For blue ball, no? We have 2 yung number of events natin. And then the probability here of blue ball, blue marble, no, is equal to 2 over by the sample space natin is 9. So 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 9. Next, number of event for green marble. Sa green marble, we have 3. So the probability here is equal to 3 over by 9, or 1/3. Okay? Then, get the intersection. Kasi nga, this one is an example of independent probability. That's why hindi nagbago yung sample space natin dito. Now, multiply. We have 2 over by 9 times 1/3. No? So 2 times 1 is 2. 9 times 3 is 27. So ito yung magiging probability nila. Okay? Number 3, a fair die is tossed twice. Find the probability of getting a divisible by 3 for the first toss and an even number for the second toss. Okay? Okay, no? A fair die daw is tossed twice, dalawang beses. What is the probability of getting the divisible by 3 for the first toss and then even number for the second tosses? So this one is an example of independent, no? Kasi nga first toss eh. Kumbaga isang die lang gamit natin dito. So may replacement. Now, the probability of event to get the divisible by 3 is 2 because the from 1 to 6, 3 and 6 lang naman ang divisible by 3. And then an even the probability naman niya, no, is equal to 2 over by 6 or 1/3. Next number of event for even number is also is 3 naman. Why? Because from 1 to 6 we have 2, 4 and 6 naman, no? So the probability here is equal to 3 over by 6 or 1/2. Then multiply na natin, no? Probability of the first event, no, divisible by 3 is 1/3. Probability of an even number is 1/2. So 1/3 times 1/2 is equal to 1/6. Okay? Next, number 4. There were 5 blue balls and 3 red balls from the box. If 3 balls are taken together at the same time, what is the probability of getting 2 blue balls and 1 red ball? Okay? So doon, meron tayong 5 blue, 3 red. Okay? So what is the sample space? Again, the combination of 8 and 3. No? Kasi 3 balls ang kailangan natin eh. So kinuha siya ng sabay. Now, substitute natin, we have 8 over by 8 factorial over by 8 minus 3 factorial times 3 factorial. 8 minus 3 is equal to 5 factorial, no? Then expand natin, cancel out yung 5 factorial. 8 times 7 times 6 is equal to 336. 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. 336 divided by 6 is equal to 56. Okay, next. That is our sample space. Now for blue balls naman, we have the combination of 5 and 2, no? So 2 balls, bakit naging 2? Kasi 2 balls ang kailangan natin. And then doon sa box, meron tayong 5 blue. So combination of 5 and 2 'yon. Okay? Using the combination here, your n is 5, your r is 2. 5 minus 2, we have 3. So 5 factorial over by 3 factorial times 2 factorial. Expand natin, cancel this out. 5 times 4, we have 20. Divide by 2 is 10. Okay? Now, next. Di pa tayo tapos sa pagkuha ng mga combination. Sa red balls naman, no? Isang red lang kailangan, meron tayong 3. 3. So, combination of 3 and 1. So, here, automatic 3 na yung sagot dito. Okay? So, 3 na yung number of events natin dito for red balls. Now, multiply tayo, no? Probability of B with the intersection of R is equal to number of event for blue balls times the number of event for red balls all over by the sample space. Ano yung B natin? That is 10. Ano yung R natin? That is 3. Ano yung sample space? That is 56. So 10 times 30 is 10 times 3 is 30 over by 56, or in lowest term, we have 15 over by 28. Okay, that's it, no? So thank you for listening, and again, do not forget to answer your exercises. Okay, that's all. Goodbye and God bless.